Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 1, which focuses on the causes and effects of the new imperialism era. Before we begin, I want to remind everyone that you can navigate this site by scrolling down or by utilizing the table of contents which I have highlighted here. For example, you can click on content and it will take you to that section. So in this video, I will be explaining and showing you the content that you will be engaging in and the activities that you will be completing for this lesson. So let's begin. So first, please watch this video, or if you prefer, read the instructions that are under the directions and ways to interact section to understand what you will be completing in this lesson. So the objectives for this lesson is for you to understand various concepts such as social Darwinism, nationalism, racial ideologies, how technology and other factors influence and cause imperialism to occur, how they push and influence imperial nations such as Great Britain, France, the German Empire in Europe, the United States, and later the Japanese Empire to engage in those imperial actions, and then the effects that imperialism had on those nations and on the people that they colonized. So to get a better understanding of those topics, the first task for this lesson is for you to watch these two videos under the content section. These two videos are here to introduce you to those key concepts and the topic for you to get an introductory knowledge of this topic. So you can watch the videos here by clicking on them.
Hi, my
For
name's
example, like that. Or you can go to YouTube, click on the YouTube, and it will take you to the video where you can watch it there. For students that benefit from written transcripts, underneath each video, there's a link that you can click on, for example, this one, and it will take you to a document that has the written transcripts for you. The first task is for you to watch these two videos, which are not that long, 10 minutes, and then this one is 5 minutes. So they're not that long. Then the second task is for you to look at this Google slide deck about the causes and effects of new imperialism, which you can either look at it through here by clicking on these arrows like I'm doing right now, or if you prefer, clicking on this link, which I will click right now, and it will take me to the slides of the Google slide deck, so you can access them and read them in a bigger, wider font. So please read this information in the Google slide deck to get even more better understanding of the topic. And then if you feel after you've watched these two videos and read and looked at the Google slide deck, if you feel that you need additional information, then these two videos here are there to help you out. They're not required, but they're supplemental and they're for you if you need additional information. And again, they do have the written transcripts below. So the first activity for this lesson is called the causation activity or the cause and effect activity. For this activity, you will be accessing this document by clicking on the link below here, which I have highlighted, which will take you to the Google Slide document, which your task is mainly to decide to either focus on the causes or on the effects section. You choose either the causes or effects. And based upon what you've decided to focus on, you will be reading two articles. For example, if you chose to focus on the causes section, you will be reading these two articles, which you can click here, or you can go to the document and click them below here to access them. If you chose the effects section, you would read these two articles. And so you would read and analyze those articles to gather information to write at least 3 key ideas that answer these sections. For example, 3 ideas of 3 economic causes of new imperialism, 3 things related to the economy that the articles mention that influence imperial nations to engage in imperial actions. And for causes, the same thing. 3 economic effects that occurred because of these actions. So for this task, choose your section, read the articles, fill out and complete your sections with 3 concepts. And after you're done, go to the second activity, which is the Padlet collaborative discussion board activity, in which you can access it by clicking on this link below here, which will take you to Padlet and this discussion board, which you will be tasked to share one idea of that you wrote in your sections. Share it with the class in the discussion board so everyone can benefit and learn from your ideas. If you did the causes section, you would write it here. If you did the effects section, you would write it there. And then after you've written and shared your idea, your next task is to read what your classmates have posted and obtain one idea from them and include it in your own words on the opposite section that you did not complete. For example, if you completed the causes, you would find in Padlet an idea from someone else about the effects section of either any section here and just write it there. And once you have completed that, you will submit this Google Slide document that is completed in Google Classroom. And that pretty much sums up all the content and the activities for lesson 1. I hope you learn a lot from this lesson. I know that it's a lot of information, so if you have any questions or need any assistance, please let me know. Have a good day and enjoy the lesson.